Welcome to our garden. I've been with the Society since we started in 1990.
In the newspaper one day, there was a little notice about a beginning Rose Society. And so I went to the meeting, Rebecca was there, and we started the Rose Society. About a year later, Bill Johnson offered us this corner lot. He said we could plant a rose garden here. And we started with about 400 rose bushes. Here we are today, 35 years later, with a beautiful spot.
So I joined the newly formed Rose Society and decided that I would become a consulting rosarian. Creating a garden like this requires not only money, we don't have government support. We do ask for donations of people who visit the garden, also the volunteers to make it happen.
I'm a volunteer here at Rosehaven Heritage Garden. I'm also on the board for the Temecula Valley Rose Society. And it means I get to be hands-on in the garden as much as I like. So by being part of the Rosehaven Committee, we understand each of the areas of the garden and what needs work and who can come and volunteer. And it's just a learning process too. It's a lot of fun to learn. You know, to see the joy that people have when they come here, overflowing with emotion and how beautiful it is. They thank us for all the work that we do. So it's just, we see how much people enjoy it. Such a zenful experience. You just sit there and see all the little critters that are out here. We can hear the fountain if you're working in certain parts. You're just out in nature. Everything that's in your head just goes away and you're just focused on what's in front of you.
This is truly a garden that is here for our area and serves a great purpose to not only our whole garden, but all the gardens around us. The pollinator garden was developed in 2024 with the global message of climate change and caring for the earth. As an overall, having all native Southern California plants planted in this garden, that is what attracts the native Southern California pollinators. Our bees that are native to Southern California are mason bees. They're great pollinators. The type of habitat that we have created for them with tubes allow them to reproduce and pollinate our plants.
It wasn't until I had a health issue that took me to the hospital nearby. I would stop here at the garden on the way home from the hospital just to catch my breath, meditate, reflect, just enjoying the peacefulness of this garden. I would meet the people who were volunteering here and decided to get involved. So I encourage other people, if they have time or inclination to volunteer, we certainly could use your help here in the garden.
People take pictures of flowers, but it's better to be with the flowers. They have the flower right in front of you. That's more exciting, That's what an artist does, is engage with nature. And it's like when you really stare at and just study the contours of a plant or whatever subject is, you're touching it in a way.
The American Rose Society, which our local society is a part of, is a member of the World Federation Rose Society. At their conference every 3 years, there are roses inducted into the Hall of Fame. The reason they're inducted is that the roses perform around the world. If you see a rose here in our Hall of Fame, you will know that it is a rose that you can put it in your own garden and it will perform well. And we're not just roses. We have so many different environments within the entire rose garden. So if you want to see what plants that grow well in this community, Rosehaven is worth your time to come and visit.
It provides a place for people to come and sit and listen to the water fall and reflect. In an urban environment, it's hard to find a place like this. It was started by a group of rose enthusiasts, and they were gifted the opportunity to plant roses here. And they've turned it into what you've been able to see as the most gorgeous and only true public garden in Temecula. The Rosehaven Heritage Garden is totally supported by volunteers. Everything you see is done by volunteers, whether it's pruning, it's fertilizing, it's mulching, it's raking, it's taking care of the weeds. We also need donors. Every single thing that you donate goes to maintain this garden. We want you to be involved. Go to our Instagram, our Facebook page. Your time is the most important element of keeping this garden alive and well.